Hello and welcome to BCF Online. I'm Peter and I'd like you to join me for a few minutes for a chat about things that really matter in life. Now we call these chats More Than a Mug because in our house, maybe in yours, there are lots of mugs that either have a message or a picture on them. And these messages can lead our thoughts in interesting directions. Well, it's good to take a break and enjoy a cup of tea or coffee and perhaps a good book. But haven't you noticed that as you get yourself settled, the phone will ring or someone will ask you to just do a job for them? Now, that's where the message of today's mug comes in. It says, "Not until I have drunk this, not until I have drunk this. Doing what I want to do and having my break comes first." For many, putting off today what can be done tomorrow has become something of an art form. Not until I'm ready to do it, or not until tomorrow morning. These are excuses that we're probably guilty of using. Well, what about our relationship with God? Have we been saying, not until I'm ready to put in our lives right with Him? But for us to be right with God and reconciled to Him, an important barrier needs to be removed, and that is the barrier of our sin. Sin is our desire to do what we want to do and to put ourselves first rather than listening to God and following Him. It shows itself in the things that we want and in what we think, say and do as we focus on things like money, health, sex and family. Sin breaks God's law and He demands that justice is served, and we pay the price for our sin. But that's a price that we can never afford to pay. God could have said, "Not until they stop sinning will I help them." But that was impossible for us to do, and so He acted so that we can be right with Him. The Bible says God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Jesus, God's perfect Son, was alone able to pay the price that God demanded for our sin, meeting that demand in full as He was put to death on a cross. There He bore the full anger of God for our sin, so that if we ask His forgiveness and for His help to turn our lives to follow Him, we can be made right with God and reconciled to Him. Many people hear this wonderful message about what God has done for them in Jesus, but they then do nothing about it. They say, "Not until I have lived the life I want, then I'll trust Jesus." But life is unpredictable and time is running out. God is calling us to act to get right with Him. We must not put Him off. The Bible says now is the time of God's favour. Now is the day of salvation. If you've never put your trust in Jesus to make you right with God, then you must do that now. Don't leave things until it's too late. Don't even think, "Not until I have drunk this." Trust in Jesus today and be made right with God forever. Well, if you want to find out more about what you've heard, then a slide's going to come up after I've finished speaking, which will give you some ideas about what to do next. Thank you for watching.